So just be patient. You're not going to have quite the view that you normally have. So let me go ahead and get this stream pulled up. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Our internet is horrible tonight, by the way. Horrible. This isn't looking good. I gotta remember where the camera is. It's way over there. I'm not used to this. I gotta remember where the camera is. It's way over there. What is happening? All right, so we're back. Says so anyway. Can you see the live stream? It says you're frozen. Let me connect and see. I'm frozen. Yeah. All right. So it looks like we're gonna be hit and miss tonight, guys, with this. Back up. I can't really back up, guys. This setup right here is it's pretty bad. What the deal is with this, guys, give me a few minutes and let's make sure that this stream is gonna work. It looks like it's gonna be stable. Let me see. So if everything works out, we're gonna have Neo in the house here pretty soon tonight. He's gonna give us a ring. All right, so back up and going. Let's see. Let's go ahead and answer a couple questions. Neo, you can just you can call. What's up, buddy? Oh, Andrew, I got your message. I think it was on Instagram. We found a bell housing, so we're going to be using that, I guess. But I'll get it, if something changes. Guys, this is just like all up in my face. Let's see. Two of my favorite Foxbody YouTubers. Man, I appreciate that. Yeah, Neo's awesome. He's got a lot of knowledge on these cars, and yeah. All right, so Neo's about to call in. You guys, let us know how the audio sounds, everything like that. I think we got about 71 people in the house. Guys, be patient because, yeah, we're having some issues. What's up, buddy? You there? All right, yep, I got you now.
All right.
All right, everybody. Let me know if you can hear Dan. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on here. Stream freezing.
It might be time. It might be time for that delayed OBS. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Well, see, I had OBS pulled up, and one of the big issues that I was having was trying to get the stream to go. And I was like, well, for you to be able to call in, I've got to have my phone free. So I'm using the iPad. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not liking this a whole lot. But it is what it is. We'll make it work nonetheless. We're going to have a good time. Nobody expects perfection around here. I can promise you that.
That's true. That's true.
That's right. So,
Man,
what kind of questions do you guys have for Mr. Neomustangs? I know you guys should have a lot of questions. If you guys don't know, which I'm sure you know who Neo is, obviously
some of his streams.
That's right. That's right.
This is where it's headed, brother.
That's right. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to start, collaborating a lot more and just kind of hanging out. Like Foxcast 2. We're let's make sure that everything's good. Has the stream been up? Looks like it's been kind of dropping. T-Web says, what's up, Neo?
Blue Oval?
Yeah. So.
Hey, did you see Justin 91LX's post?
No, what did he post?
He said he's done, brother.
No way.
Yeah, I told him. I was like, you got that coupe right now. If people want to see that thing built, man, don't be frustrated. Just give us some progress videos, take a break.
I'm on a live stream, baby. Yeah, I can't. So he's done with YouTube?
Yeah, that's what he said. Wow. I think he said that in open forum too. So I'm pretty sure I didn't let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah, no, I did not. I did not know that, and that's funny because we were just talking about Justin, and he does such a great job. he's like a perfectionist when it comes to things like that. He's going to learn everything, you know, whatever. Everybody's got to do what they got to do. So, and yeah, 5-0 Tussin, you know, he's out of the game now. Who else? I just saw
something, but I didn't get a chance to check.
yeah, I don't know what it was. What
Well,
did we get?
you know as well as I do, brother. It's not a genre that catches fire, but it stays steady.
Exactly. You know? It's such a, you know, this is such a small niche. Come into this genre and think that you're just going to explode. You're going to get hundreds of thousands of subscribers. It's so hard to stay relevant in this and what we do. Just the community. I mean, it's a large community, but not compared to everything else. So, I mean, it's tough. And it's a struggle for myself sometimes. You know, you work so hard and you post these videos, and we don't get the views that a lot of the other channels do, but that's really not what it's about, you know, and I never felt like that's what it was about with Justin 91 or Tussin. But on the other hand, it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work.
It's homework.
Yeah, and for little reward, you know what I mean? I mean, I enjoy doing this, but man, if you think you're going to get into the YouTube game and become a Foxbody YouTuber and make a ton of money, I could promise it don't work that way, man.
It don't work that way.
No, it does not work that way. Let's see if I can. I need to. Let me see if I can pull this stream up. The chats. I'm missing a lot of the chat log. Let me see if I can pull it up over here.
So Combat 363. That's one of my best friends, Mike. He's a guy that's actually in my my video with the nitrous recently, where he put Nas's boss in the back of Dad's car's hatch. Unfortunately.
All right, let's get this chat up. There we go. Now I feel better. Okay, so now I feel like I can see what's going on. So just so you know, guys, next time, I hate looking at myself. I can see myself in the iPad, and I hate it. But next time, we're going to try to join streams together to where we can, you know, really, you can see both of us. But for right now, this was kind of the quick and dirty, so it'll get better.
Yes, sir.
Can everybody hear Neo? Is the audio good? We got a little bit of a delay, so I'll wait on you guys. Larry in the house. Blue Oval Media. Okay, so everybody said they can hear you good. All right, so we're good. So hey, pick a comment or two out, whatever you want to talk about, Dan, and we'll just roll with it, brother.
You see the comment right out the gate?
I knew it was going to happen. Yeah, I saw it almost immediately. So, I mean, I cannot believe that we're having these issues. Let me, is it still up or is it dropped?
No, you're good now. I mean, you're moving now.
Okay. Let me,
It's not you, it's eBay. Or,
yeah,
YouTube.
eBay. All right, so, hey, wifey, if you're watching this, open the back door. Maybe that'll kind of help. Yeah, everybody's saying that it's buffering like crazy. Guys, I'm so sorry. I mean, nothing has changed other than I'm using an iPad. This thing's brand new, so it shouldn't have an issue.
You hardwire your garage?
Do what?
Did you hardwire your garage yet on the, like a Cat 6?
No, not yet. We're just running Wi-Fi from the house, but it's been really good for the most part. But here lately, it's giving. I'm sorry, guys. It's with it being lagged. I feel like I'm off my game. You know what I mean? It's throwing me off. Let me
Get that three-pointer to sink.
Yeah, dude. Let me It's the metal in the garage. Yeah, that's what it is. But we've not had any trouble until tonight. So I don't know what the deal is. You guys just hang in there though. We're gonna get this. You know how me and Neo do, man. We just roll with the punches. I promise you guys, we have excellent Wi-Fi out here where I'm at. I don't know what the deal is right now. So anyway, yeah, I saw the comment about everybody wanting us to race, or not everybody, but a couple guys. So, I mean, I'll go ahead and touch on it now. You know, everybody wants us to run, but there's nothing. I have nothing to race you with, guys. That white car that he's got right now, we're talking two completely different leagues here. You know, maybe with Pop's car, you know, we can get out and and do
That's right.
something maybe at Ford Takeover or something like that. That'd be more comparable. But right now, it's not gonna happen. And look,
Yeah,
man, I mean,
definitely Dad's car, because I mean, well, we're going with Dad's car, basically remodeling what we did with Hot Wheels, and you know, I think that's where we're, you know, a lot of our genre and a lot of our audience likes to be at is the stock bottom end 302 stuff, and I love that stuff, and that's why I made that video that Kiss video, which we were talking about.
yeah, and you know, me and you talked about this before. We talked about it earlier. You know, I'm kind of torn on what I want to do with, you know, with my car. We have the dark block, the 347, and we mentioned it last night on the live stream. We have that, but you know, I kind of hate to do it in a way because we're having so much fun with this stock bottom end, and it goes right back to that Kiss video that you did. You know, if we blow this green car up, it's like literally we can go, I've got 2 Explorer engines that we can go grab and we can just throw one right back in this car and be back up and running. You know, yeah, in a couple days. You tear up the dark block, all that crap, man, you're out a lot of money, right? And really, what does this prove? You know, what does it prove to go and throw all that aftermarket stuff on there? I'm not saying that it doesn't have its place. I think it has its place, but for right now, you know, we're still on this budget kick and showing you guys what these things will do on a budget. So, you know, it's exactly what you said with your dad's car. You kind of enjoy your dad's car a little bit more. But then again, though, the feeling that white car is going to give you, it's ridiculous.
It's the simplicity of it all.
Yeah, it is.
And it's nice because you can make a stock bottom end motor, which you're doing right now. And what you're doing right now to 90% of the audience that follows. You know, yourself, you're working on your own stuff, and if we break it, you're not really breaking the bank to get it back in.
Exactly, and that's what it's all about. You know, really, I started this channel as a budget channel, and it's pretty much always going to be a budget channel because I don't have the budget for it not to be. You know, I mean, it's just the way it's going to be. Like I said, it's all got its place. This new dark block and all that's going to be great. It's going to be fun. But at the same time, you know what? I think I'm going to miss, like you said, the simplicity of this engine. If we blow this thing up, it's just so simple and so cheap to fix. So I'm torn on it all, man. I don't really know what to do. But somebody said right here, Mohammed said, do a budget 351 build. You know, honestly, guys, that was the answer from the beginning. It really was. I mean, it's what Dan's done here, you know, with his car. Well, it's not a budget 351, but not anymore. But that's more relatable. And you know, I don't know. Maybe I took the wrong road here. I don't know. But either way,
you know what? You got the guns on the shelf. You know what I mean? Ready to make some serious power. And you know, I think you've already kind of made up your mind, and what you should do is just, you know, send that stock bottom in until it either blows or you don't know what will happen. Because I mean, look at Dad's car. I never expected that thing to do what it did this year, and it's still running.
I know.
I'm not on that thing.
Well, and look, your videos really, they were the inspiration for me to continue to push this car. And you know, I mentioned it many times in the videos, but I'm like, you know, Neo's out there killing these cars, running awesome times, and I want to be able to do that, right? Because we need to get the word out. Man, look, Foxbodys, as you know, have gotten a bad rap for years now about them coming apart at 450, 500 to the wheel, something like that. And you know, you guys are out there proving otherwise. Will it happen? Can it happen? Yeah, sure. But you know, that's kind of where we're at with this right now. I just want to continue to, I don't know, man, give people a little easier feeling about these cars.
No, I think what you got going on, Brittle, is exactly what everybody in this channel want to see. When I made that GT40 intake, stock intake video a little bit back, I didn't really do any justice because I pretty much peeked out what I'm doing right there. What you got going on right now is exactly what, like, I would just keep sending it just like you're doing it right. I mean, you're doing everything right. Because I switched to that 410 Windsor, brother, and it's just like, you get a small crowd of people that are even interested. You know what I mean?
And that's what I'm noticing. Yeah, I'm noticing that, man. And that's funny, you know, because you think, oh, okay, we put this big engine in and we're going to make more horsepower. Everybody's going to want to see that. But it's not really the case. Everything that we've done all the videos do the best. The videos that do best are the ones that are just strictly budget stuff, pushing the limits with a budget. So yeah, I mean, as far as videos go, absolutely. I think you guys want to definitely not reconnected now. Let's see. Let's make sure we're back up. Are we back up? Yep. All right. So we're up. Sorry, guys. I apologize. It's going to be one of those nights. So yeah, like Mike says, you know, people love the underdog, and that's kind of where we're at with this. Well, we want to continue to be the underdog. We want to go out and run with, and outrun some of them, hopefully.
So I think what we going to stay with, you know,
yeah, I know, hitting us with super chats. So let's make sure we're good. So yes, I completely agree with you. The only way that I could see it otherwise is if we have the 347 in the car. Then yes, I mean that would be more of a race. But for right now, guys, I mean the Calypso stands no chance, and that's just being completely honest with you. I mean Neil will tell you that. You got to be real, and you got to know your limitations, especially with a 5-speed for sure. I mean there's just no chance of that happening for me. But yeah, we absolutely could pull something off, I'm sure.
I think that C4 is going to bring a nice different perspective. I think that'd be a nice little angle for the channel for sure.
I think so.
That's bringing some of the auto people that enjoy C4s and stock bottom and turbo stuff, you know.
Automatic is just, it's awesome. I mean, it really is. It's something to behold if you guys have never driven a really good built automatic. So let me read what Cam says here. Appreciate that, by the way, Cam. Hey, Brutal, big fan. I've been wanting to show you my car. I've been tagging you on Instagram and wanted to hear your thoughts on it. So, Cam, look, man, I'll be completely honest with you. I just don't have the time to do the Instagram thing. We've talked about it. And every time we do this, every time we talk about it, it makes me sound like a complete ass. So I do apologize, and please don't take it the wrong way. But I do get a decent amount of messages on Instagram. It's just so hard to be able to sit and carry on a conversation. But I promise you, I will do better, and I will try to go through and check some more of these messages from time to time. So I do apologize. Alan Patterson, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So let me ask you this, Neo. How do you handle the Instagram stuff and all the messages and everything?
I'm going to be honest with you, I don't get any.
He's lying. He's lying, guys. I know you do. You got to. I mean, it's... for me, I feel bad. So it's like this, and not to get off on this whole thing, right? But to me, it's like this, right? I open up Instagram, I look at the messages, and I click it, right? Whenever you see that I've opened up your message, you're gonna feel pretty bad if I don't respond to you. Maybe it's like something that I just can't get into right now, and I don't want you guys to think that, you know, I'm avoiding you or anything like that. So I just don't even go there with it. And also, if we get into a conversation, do it. So that makes me look really bad if we start a conversation and then I just have to end it because we can't keep going. Like, I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's just how it is, you know. You just don't have time.
I mean, you're getting into the point, Brutal, now to where, like, you know, we're the same age, and you know we're car guys, we're Foxbody guys, and people like what you're doing, and you're gonna get a lot of collaboration with that.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, it's really hard. What I do try to do is the first hour of a video, man, I try to give y'all everything I got. I dedicate time to answer questions and to talk to you guys, but it's really hard on Instagram. Maybe I'll pull it up one day and just show you guys how many messages are sitting there waiting. I feel horrible about it, I really do. My wife gets on to me all the time. She's like, you've got to answer these Instagram messages. I just don't have enough time in the day, I guess. But guys, please don't take that the wrong way. It's just the way it is, I guess.
Yeah, you know, and that's what, and hopefully people watch this stream, and hopefully they understand that, you know, that's going to happen. You know, as I'm sure Caleb probably gets a good portion of that every day.
Oh yeah.
It's just, it has nothing to do with any sort of disrespect at all, you know. So I've had people get upset at me when I didn't message them back, and there's message requests. You know, I'm kind of newish to Instagram. I just kind of use it as a platform to help, you know, with Facebook business.
And see, I do the same thing, man. I just use it as a platform to show you guys kind of what's going on and things like that, new pictures. Probably same as you. Instagram was never meant to communicate. So,
Right.
you know, yeah. Somebody said that's how fame is. No, it's nothing like that. But it is tough, right? I mean, come on. Look, you guys have had like multiple friends message you at a time, and you don't have time to respond to everybody. It's the same concept. It's the same thing. Everybody goes through it.
Right.
Find it.
YouTube's the hardest one to do. That's all.
Yeah.
And it's just, it takes time because YouTube will throttle you regardless. You know, you're not going to blow up, you know, overnight at all.
No, absolutely not. Somebody said, I have a question for you and Neomustangs. Do you all think your channels can grow as big as some of the other Chevy and Dodge guys since Foxbodys are the new 69 Camaro? No, me personally, now Neo may have a different outlook on it, but I think the Foxbody genre is a lot smaller than we think it is. And no, I mean, my channel is probably never going to hit 100,000 subscribers. If it does, it's probably going to take another 4 or 5 years for that to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, could we do it? Yes, absolutely we could do it. But we'd have to venture over into some other things, other cars, stuff like that. I'm speaking only Foxbody specific, right? No, I don't think that there's 100,000 subscribers out there at the moment. Now, Foxcast is working on it. He's getting pretty close, but for me, no.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen, and you know, this is where I think the Foxbodys they've already went up in price. I mean, that's a good discussion to have. But they've already went up in price and popularity, and they're going to continue to grow. But the genre, like you were saying, you hit a nail on the head. It's just people are going to come into the genre, but it's not going to be like a video gaming type of channel, or it's not going to be like a just a random car guy stuff. You know what I mean? It's very specific, but I like it.
Yeah, you know, to me, the Foxbody crowd are just they're so different. You know, they're very loyal, but at the same time, they will cut your throat in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? It's a different crowd for sure. Active on social media and YouTube, that group of people is pretty small. But I mean, it's a huge following, definitely with the Foxbodys. But like I said, I don't think it'll ever grow like that. High prices is there.
It is the best. It is the best car in the 80s and 90s.
I mean, absolutely. So Ken says, finally, I made it to a live stream. Man, glad to have you here. So who all is subscribed to Neo? Sound off down below. I'm curious. And if you're not, then go do it now. Or after the live stream. Go do it after the live stream. So Andrew's in here. What did Andrew ask?
You know who he is, right?
Yeah. He's the transmission guru guy.
Yeah.
That's where you get that's where you get all your stuff from. So
Yeah. Well, I get it from his dad. But
yeah.
the next line.
Oh yeah, very good. So yeah, a lot of guys said that they're subscribed to both. Good, and that's what you should be doing. None of this is a competition. I guess that's one of the things that I want everybody to understand. It's the same way with myself, Foxcast, Neo, 417 Fox. I mean, I could just go on and on. Every time I do that, I get in trouble because I forget somebody or I don't do it. And I get a message like, "Hey, man," but it's not a competition. It's just not. We all
End of every one of them. I don't care.
do what?
I said I pretty much shout you out almost every video. I don't care.
I'm saying
tell
that.
everybody that's here. It's not a competition.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. Like, that's what you should be doing. You should pay it forward, and I just believe in that, man. But there's a lot of good channels out there.
Hey, I want to throw one out there, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And I think he's sub to you too. I've been watching his stuff with this coupe, man. He's really deep in that coupe. The Gearhead 704.
Yeah.
Man, he is deep in that coupe, man.
Yeah, he is.
They're actually making him and Maddie over at Fox Resto. You know, they're creating their own brackets to fix the 8-pillar. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome because, and it's no knock against Gearhead because I mean, you know, I know Gearhead. We've talked and hung out before. It's no knock against him. He'll tell you in the beginning he knew nothing about Foxbodys or mechanicking in general. to see where he's come and to see where his channel has come is amazing. I mean, it's crazy to me, guys. I always preach passion, right? He became passionate about what he was doing, and now it shows. I mean, look what Gearhead is doing. Who would have thought that 8 months ago?
No.
Passion will drive you.
Fire right now.
Yes, dude. He's doing great. And Gearhead's doing more work than what I'm doing right now. Like the roles have reversed, and I've been kind of taking a break, not doing a whole lot. Well, the shop's kind of
built the garage, brother.
Yeah, but I'm not really done a whole lot recently, and Gearhead is just absolutely killing the game. You and him both, and Foxcast. I mean, everybody is really. It's tough right now. These live streams are easy though, and the live streams are fun because you get a lot of ideas from these live streams. Same with you, I'm sure.
Right. So listen, the way I look at it is, I'm over here trying to kill the game on this, that, and the other, and you're over here building an environment for your audience to literally set you up for future vlogging and videos right there, boom, right there on the lift, man. So I mean, that's very intriguing.
Well, and that's basically what all this has been. I knew it was going to be tough whenever we started building the shop because it was going to take all my money and all my time. But I think in the end it'll be worth it. I don't ever, and just speaking to the subscribers right now, guys, I don't ever want to push this whole shop thing on you guys too much. But Dan can relate and understand, and you guys can too. Sometimes you have so much work that you have to do on something that I try to take you along for the ride, because when we have so much work that we got to do, that a lot of times the Mustangs, they're on the back burner because of it. And it's not that that's the new angle that the channel's approaching now. It's just the way that it is, right? I have to take you guys along and share that with you.
Yes.
Yeah, so Alan says he's cool with it, and guys, I appreciate you being patient with the channel. We will get back, I promise you. I've got shocks up here right now that I've been talking about putting on for 2 weeks, and it's like I can't get out here and get it done. But I promise you, it's going to get better.
What's up, Foxcast? I see you in the.
Yeah, look, we got Foxcast in the house. Oh, look at him. What's good? Yeah, I know. If I had another phone, we could all just talk, guys. We got to get better, and we have got to get which Foxcast and Ken and a couple other guys did a live stream where they were all together. So Foxcast, if if you can help out on all that, we need to get together and get all of us on one screen.
I mean, that's what we're at, bro. I mean, we could talk for hours about Foxbodys and experiences and where it's going, where it's come from,
Yeah, I know, absolutely, and that's what's so cool. Like, this is just a hangout session right now. I'd love to answer a lot more questions in the live stream, but that's kind of hard to do. But yeah, we just want to hang out with you guys and talk. That's all. Hey, and look, guys, if you got any questions for Neo, let him have it. Just ask away for any of us. We got Foxcast in the house. He don't mind answering any questions.
Well, the burning question is what we got going on at Takeover. It's going to be great. Maybe I can get Rod to bring his car up, his LTD.
Yes, that would be cool, man. And that's look, we've got to get everybody together this next Ford Takeover and really do some racing. Like last time, whenever I took the green car, well, this year it just wasn't ready to race. I mean, I wasn't even in my vocabulary. But yeah, next time, I think so. I think we'll be ready next year.
You know what? And we could just literally flood, just market. Me being there, you being there, it'll help Caleb out. It'll blow his, like he needs any help with that anyways. But
yeah, exactly.
If I could get Rod out of retirement for a weekend, see if I can get him to come, get to meet him for once, that would be so cool. Yeah,
exactly. And like Mike J says, Foxbody channel race off. Yeah, sure, we could do something like that. I mean, it's cool. It's all in good fun. Now, guys, I will say this: it's all in good fun, but best believe we're all going to be on point when we go out there on the track. It's not, we all want to win, right? But
it'll be an amazing weekend, especially for YouTube people who follow us all. They're going to be like, it's just gonna catch fire. It's like, wow.
I think so, because you know we got Andrew's car that we can bring.
Yes.
You know, and who knows where Andrew's car? Andrew has another engine for his car too, by the way. That he's, you know, who knows where the Calypso will be or where your car will be? Foxcast, just guys. So yeah, I think that's something that we need to do. I like the idea. Who said that? Mike J. Like a Foxbody channel race off. Yeah. Something like that would be cool. Well, I'm saying this. This is Foxcast event, so I mean, if he's cool with something like that, then absolutely. Hold on just a second.
I don't gas this event, and you know, I don't want to trumpet or that's a bad word to say. I don't want to say, hey, this is why it's successful. Absolutely not. It's successful because he put a lot of work into it.
Absolutely, he has. Absolutely, it's such an awesome event, and you know, I appreciate him doing it because it has brought so many people together. It's just crazy. So, but man, we appreciate it, and I'm definitely going to be there next year too. Let me answer this real quick. Charles said, "Brutal. I've been getting mixed answers on this question. I have some performance stuff. My 302. Plan to do a 351 swap later. What all can be used off the 302 on the 351? Well, Neo would be better at answering this than me."
Okay, so I did a whole video when I had my 410 and a 302 sitting next to each other. I'm going to be honest with you, for the time limiting factor of it being a live stream and in respect to Brutal and everybody else, I do have a video, and I did tell in the video to literally below with comments. So if you just want to check the video out, then I'm not trying to steer you towards watching it, but it is very informative. Make sure you read the comments.
That's right, and there's a lot of stuff, guys, that go into that, and that's I will say this: the 351 swap. A lot of people think that it is very cut and dry and it's very easy, right? But there's actually a lot more to it than you think. For some, it's not as hard as you think, and for others, it's harder than you think. You know what I mean? I know that's crazy, but
yes, I mean exhaust, distributor. Lower intake if you're running GT40, intake in general.
Different distributor.
There's just so many things.
Yep. Let's see. Tyler, man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Neomustangs and Brutal. How much power will ported GT40 heads, Explorer intake, 1.7 crane roller rockers, 24-pound injectors make on an 88 LX with speed density? First off, you're asking for it with speed density. Can it be done? Yes, you can tune speed density, but that's hard. That's hard to answer.
Bro, correct, ridiculous. If you're gonna do a speed density tune, you need to run a different map or a 2-bar or 3-bar. You're gonna need to get something from like a turbo coupe, like an 88 or 87 turbo coupe. Even then, you would might as well just go ahead and do mass air.
Yeah.
I'm crazy stuff on 19s. You don't need 24s.
Go. You're making too much noise. Go. You got Memphis over here. Yeah, so
19s, you'll be perfectly fine. You're not going to cap them out. I got 8 pounds, 7 pounds of boost running through 19s on a speed density right now, making very lean power, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, actually, guys, we've got a really good video coming out talking about injector sizing. I talked with Matt Harrison today from Leach Motorsports. So we're going to have that video out, and we go all into this stuff, right? The speed density side of everything, the injector sizing. So that video did happen. And there's a lot of information. Man, he schooled me today. I will tell you guys that. You know, I knew a little bit about this stuff, but this guy is legit. So this is the type of information that we want to pass forward, pass it along to you guys.
Yeah, because I mean, the more we get out there, that's what I love about the genre. The more we get out there and all these how-to videos. Like when I did the G5 swap video, I did not expect any views on it really, but it's there. People can pick from it and say, "Oh, I didn't know about that." You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's really hard. That's what you said right there is a really hard thing to do. It's a hard pill to swallow making these videos. Wow, that was loud. So it's a really hard pill to swallow to save these videos, to make them and put them out and know that they're not going to get a lot of views. But these videos do help you in the future. They'll always continue to get views. People will always refer back to these videos. But yeah, it's tough sometimes knowing that, you know, like when I did the pulleys on the red car.
Right.
you know they're not going to get a lot of views, but
Your loyal subscribers just say, hey man, this guy knows what he's doing.
yeah, and you know, and I know a lot of you guys watch the videos just to watch them. It's not maybe something that you're into, and I do greatly appreciate that. It definitely helps us out, man. We're human too, right? So when videos don't get a lot of views, we're kind of, you know, we're down in the dumps. It's not a money thing. It's nothing like that. It's just like, well, dang, I worked really hard on that. So, but you know, for you guys that do continue to watch the videos, we appreciate it. Thank you so much, because I know not everything is super interesting.
That's true. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give my shout out to my man, Cousin Paul. He's in chat here. You know, Cousin Paul helps me out a lot. He's like my best friend. And, you know, I love the fact that we can do what we love and love what we do with Foxbodys every day. And I wouldn't be able to accomplish what I do without him and my cousin Fred. So I do want to shout them out.
That's awesome, man, and that's what it's all about, is family. It's like with me and Andrew and my dad and, you know, my friends and Joe Nate and all. I mean, we all work together, so you have to have. Well, I don't say you have to have it, but it really helps to have that in your corner, and you guys do a really good job.
And to add to that real quick, my man Mike, he's gone Matt 363, and he's been probably one of my best friends for years, and we've done some crazy stuff that we ain't even got it on video yet. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you and Dover, Fox. 100% team effort.
There we go. Yes, exactly. Yes, those two work great together too. Yeah, I mean,
I love watching you and Andrew race, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's fun, man. Look, man, Andrew has been wearing me out lately. I don't know what's going on, man. I had him there for a little while. And yeah, then he just started pouring the coal to me. So it is what it is.
He's showing off on YouTube.
He is. It's okay. I'm gonna get him. Don't worry. I'm gonna get him.
That's right.
Let's see. So we got 03 DSG. That's a good buddy of mine. That's Cullen from down around Florida area. And Cullen, man, we go way back to the 03 04 Cobra days, to the Terminator days, and he was one of the guys that really pushed me. Back early on, Neo, you know what it's like. So when you like, especially when you're younger, you know, you build you a car, it's a pretty hot car, and you just think you can take on the world, right? And you meet your first badass, if you will, and they knock you down a couple notches.
Yes.
Well, that's what happened to me, and you know, but at the same time, you know, that's what pushes you, right? I mean, you have to fail sometimes to be able to continue to push and know that you need to do better. And yeah, you did it, Cullen. You got me. Back then, they skinned me up pretty bad, and I had to really dig deep and keep pushing.
Yeah, you know what? But these cars are so easy to mod to make horsepower. I mean, just like I had said in the Kiss video, it's like, you know, I love doing it. I mean, I love competing with them. I got a lot of friends who have Foxbodys. It's just, you know, sometimes it's nice to run 12s and 13s again, kind of step back a little bit. But I get it, man. It's fair to be better.
Well, it's like, you know, Rev and Evan and those guys and Uncle Tony's garage, you know, back whenever they were all doing that stuff back in the day, man. It's just, it's all about the competition, right? And I say this all the time, or we talk about it amongst ourselves, but you can take two 13-second quarter-mile cars, get them out there in the street, and just have fun, or at the track, whatever the case may be, and just have a pulley change, like underdrive pulleys, and he comes out, you know, the next time and edges the other guy out. Guys, there's nothing wrong with that. You just got to find a group of friends that you click with and that have, you know, similar setups. That's all it is. You don't have to have the fastest of the fastest, because look, there's always somebody faster anyway.
You know, that's when I found that parts car. You know, I found that parts car had that old A-trim on it. I'm like, man, that A-trim was so old. When I called Vortec to find out when they made it, they had to pull out the floppy disk.
No way. No way. I love it.
Like, perfect, because I mean, this thing is meant to run on speed density, so we're just going to throw it in there and blow the motor up. That motor, that took everything.
I love it, dude. I absolutely love it. Those old school setups, you know, speaking of which, still work.
Yes.
Yes. Well, you know, while we're talking about that, you know, look at Andrew's little car with a carburetor. 100 was, I said in the last video 100 shot, but it's 175 shot. Mm-hmm. Disgusting.
That's not a lot.
That little car hits so hard, man. It is nasty. God, that car hits hard. Blue Oval Media says first rounds of beer on me at 4 Takeover, Foxcast Media, BREW2L, and Neo. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Box is going to be hot.
Dude.
I get asked that daily. Are you building a 7.3? Are you doing a 7.3? And I'm like, I was going to do a Coyote, but it's like, why now? I just do the 7.3.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we all got to have different stuff. Foxcast has, the Coyote stuff wrapped up, right? I've got like the budget stock bottom end stuff. I'm doing that. You're doing that plus some. So I think you can get your fix everywhere.
Right.
So yeah, man, I'm all about having the variety, right? I think that's what it's all about. A 7.3 would be sick. Yes, absolutely.
I think it's about $8,000 for. I mean, not that anybody has $8,000 laying around, but I think it's $8,000 for a crate 7.3. When I looked into it, and it kind of builds it to your specifications. But I mean, man, I got this 363 I'm picking up from the mad scientist here this week. And the black card went kind of out of crazy, and then I just broke this 410 in, and I'm just thinking to myself, man, do I really need to do that?
Well, look, we're not reasonable people. Like Mustang, our car guys in general just aren't reasonable. We try to be, but ultimately, that candy, it's just going to come a calling, man. I can't look. I'm the same way, right? I said in the beginning I was not going to go crazy with this. I was not going to do all that. It gets you, man. I mean, I don't know, once you get that taste in your mouth. So but look though. But that's what you do, though. You know what I mean? You experiment. You're liable to pull an engine out, in a weekend, change it, and be back with something completely different. So, I mean, for your channel, you know what? That may be what the subscribers want to see. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, I'd watch it.
You try to pull out to reach out to other audiences so you can grow your channel, and that's the balance that YouTube bloggers, content creators. I think I like that one better. The content creators, like you and myself, and even Foxcast and Gearhead and all the content creators, we try to find ways to get subscribers while staying in our genre.
Yeah.
I got lost there.
Well, I was reading something right here. I'm sorry, I got lost too because I was reading through some of the comments and Jim Lawrence, really big block Fords fit in. That is.
Timmy at the track. I create with the yellow coupe. You've seen it.
Yeah.
460. That's a carbureted motor, though.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is we have a 73 Mach 1, and it has a 460 in it that actually came in my dad's mom's car, her Lincoln Continental, actually. So
wow.
Yeah, he took it out, put it in there. It's got a little econo cam, type setup. A very, very mild 460 with a nice carbureted setup, stuff like that, and just enjoy it and see, because I know there's an audience out there for that. I know people would love to see that, and I'm not talking about crazy stroked out stuff. They will make. That. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, straight stock bottom end 460 out of a dump truck.
Yeah.
And they're plenty too. Just like Turbo Man was saying.
Yeah, I was reading that right there. They are. They're still kind of somewhat everywhere. So that would be a really cool addition to the channel at some point. Maybe like an LX, something like that. We leave it. I'm not saying dirty and grimy, but not paint this one all up. Just do something different with it. You know what I mean?
It's nicknamed Dual Patches.
Yeah, there you go. Just something different, right? Kind of like a tribute car to like 5.0 Tussin type thing, like he did.
Yeah.
Something similar to that, but make it nice and make it still streetable. I think that'd be really cool. So I don't know, guys. You never know. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to do that, but you never know. That might. So we've got a couple of them actually. And matter of fact, hey.
Turbo kit carburetor.
Yeah, I'll send it up to you and let you do that though. So we actually have a set of 429 police interceptor heads. So yeah, so those were, I think, from what I remember, guys, I'm not that sure, but I think they were really close to the Cobra Jet head.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool. In a 460, 700 horsepower. Now, see, Redman, you already blowing us out of water. We're trying to do like 400 something horsepower.
450, 400.
God, let's see. I can't say how much. 03DSG says, can't say how much I enjoy the YouTube content that Brutal Neo, Foxcast, Blue Oval, all make. Nothing better than cracking a dry watching the vid. Appreciate that, Cullen, and that's what I want you guys to be able to do. Nothing about this is fancy. None of this. Just it is what it is, right? I mean, you see all the issues that we're having, but I want you guys to understand that this is the way we talk to one another, right? When me and Neo talk on the phone, when me and Foxcast, we just talk. We just, I don't know, we just have a good time, and that's what this is about.
I think the first time we talked on the phone,
We talked for like an hour and a half.
like you.
You know, and that's the thing, right? Everybody just wants to sit around, and I know for some of you guys, you don't have the luxury of having Foxbody guys around you that you can.
You know what would help, Bruno?
What?
Possibly, it just came back. Is maybe trying to get that signal booster. Did somebody say says?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll help.
So sorry if we lost stream. We have enough internet out here. This is what's crazy. The router is inside, but it's a really good Nighthawk router, and we never have issues. I think it's this iPad. I think this iPad just can't keep up. I usually use my phone, and we never have this issue. But I don't know what the deal is. But we're back up right now. I'm so sorry that this is happening tonight.
So turn the dial to 5.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, the metal building is the problem. So, all right, it's showing me that we're back up now. So the metal building is the problem for sure. Like if I shut these doors, we lose all internet. As long as the doors are open, we're good. Apple products suck. I'll tell you this, I hate this iPad. Okay, sorry guys, I do apologize, but we should be good now. All right, here we go. I don't think we're gonna have any more issues. Cool. You can see the shop in the background.
Okay.
All right, so you two, yeah, man, we are having instantly better. So, all right, here we go. Sorry, I'm so sorry. All right, let's see what we got here. We got any more questions that we need to address or anything like that?
There's somebody came up. We still got Fox Caleb in the channel.
Okay, I think we do. Foxcast, you still here?
Oh, I take that back. That wasn't the question I was looking for. Never mind.
We're scanning for questions right now. Where's the camera at? Is that there's the camera. Okay. I don't know where to look at on this thing. Did Neo talk you into doing a fuel pump wiring upgrade yet? Donnie B, glad to have you in here, by the way, Donnie B. Yes. No, he's trying to talk me into it, but as of right now, look, guys, so this is how I operate. Until I have a problem, I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm not one to do the brake upgrades just because I'm the type guy, I only do stuff whenever it needs to be done. Wiring upgrade is a good thing to do. I've talked to Dan about it a couple times, but I don't know. You know, when we get to it, like when we pull the engine out of the car, yes, we'll probably go ahead and do it then. But for right now, I think we're just going to hang tight with what we got. Don't have any problems.
If you're not seeing, from a tuning perspective, if you're not seeing the tune going absolutely fat for no reason at the top, okay, then you're not out of fuel.
Yeah.
You should be, right? Another way to look at it, I take that back. If you're seeing it just like completely going lean, I don't know why I said fat. Fat was not a big enough turbo or choking up. So when you see it going lean, 5,500 around your micro squirt, you know, and you can't control it and add more fuel to it, that's going to be your issue. And you probably already know about that.
Yeah, so far we've not had any issues. I mean, guys, I'm still running a stock regulator, stock fuel lines, stock rails, stock everything, right? Because that's my angle. That's what I want to bring to you guys. Now, I mean, some of you could argue whether that's the right way to do it or the wrong way, whatever. I bring you a different option. right? Because not everybody has the money for all the AN stuff and this and that. And pretty much that's what everybody's going to tell you to do whenever you first do this. You got to upgrade this and that. You don't have to, but if you can, absolutely go ahead and do it. I'm never going to say don't do it. It's absolutely best if you can.
Here's another thing I wanted to add to it, and that was what I was trying to say before, and I said it backward. When you start getting into like a bigger motor, like say you're going to micro squirt the 347, and you keep adding time, and you keep adding boost, and it keeps climbing, and it goes fat at the top, that's pretty good a telltale sign that either your turbo's too small or it's backing up pretty good. You know what I mean? Just not enough. We just ran into that with the light car, FYI.
Yeah, I'm thinking that we're already running into an issue. I think the exhaust is holding the car back. I think once we just leave my hat off. I think once we uncap the exhaust, I think we'll be a lot better on the green car.
Yes.
Because I think we're backing up. I mean, I think we've got some back pressure in there that we need to get rid of. On borrowed time, that's an automatic. All right, so let's see. Guys, I'm sorry. Let me go in. Size, no Fox given. Says size injectors and throttle body for 306 with Elderbrock RPM heads, intake, XC274 camshaft, and headers. Injector size. So this is the thing, right? I've got a really good video coming out on this. Injector sizing is hard to do. Are you going to get the car dyno tuned? If you're going to get the car dyno tuned, pick whatever injector you want. It doesn't matter. You can go ahead and go with 40s, whatever, 60s if you want to. But the car needs to be dyno tuned. Don't think that you can just match your mass air meter to the injectors and everything's going to be great. You got to try to squeeze some 60-pound injectors with a calibrated 60-pound mass air meter. I promise you the thing's not going to run the way you want to. With that setup that you got right now currently, let me see if he's going to get the car tuned or not. If you're going to get it dyno tuned, then pick an injector. If not, yeah, just stay with 24s and a calibrated mass air meter for now. You'd be fine.
That's correct.
For now. I mean, once you start going past that, I hate to get in because this is all going to be in the video for hopefully tomorrow. But once you start kind of getting past, now this is per a tuner, an actual tuner. Once you start getting past that 24-pound injector mark, you can't rely on a calibrated mass air meter to serve as your tune at that point. Much past that. Okay, we need to open that open cutout pull. Yeah. So Foxcast, that's absolutely something we're going to do in the next video, and I think that's going to make all the difference in the world on how the car runs. Because right now, yeah, it's just choked up. We turned a boost up on this thing actually. Like we went to a little over 15 pounds. It's like 16 pounds of boost we were seeing, and the car felt slower. It felt slower actually.
Yeah, it's just backing up.
Yeah. So we definitely got to do that. So what's the weather like, man, for you right now?
Tell me and Fox.
You.
It is rainy and 43.
Rainy and 43.
It's been like that for about a week. I've gone back to 363s in here still. He's my buddy Mike. He lives right over by the track. I mean, we can't get, dude. I can't get a hit in Dad's car with supercharger versus nitrous because, you know, just the track, most of them closed already, and the only one that's even open right now is like an hour and a half away.
That's crazy, man. I can't understand that. It is. Look, I think this thing. So you guys are seeing everything in reverse, right? On the live stream.
It's just a little. It's just.
I'm saying it's flipped, right? Okay. So, anyway, I was going to show you, but it is 79 degrees here, and it feels like it's 20 because it's been so hot. Yeah, man.
SBT Dan here in your chat is a good friend of mine, Danny Watts. He's the world record holder in that yellow IRS Cobra that I did.
Yeah, I know the car.
He's Stella. So
okay, cool.
He thinks he's gonna get away with this front plate. I'm taking it.
Are you gonna take it? So funny. I thought all the parts store. Oh, so funny tonight. I go to the parts store, get a battery for my mom's car, and the cashier is a red. I don't know what I'm about to read here. Is a redhead, and Is I am. Also, his mother's name is drives the same color car. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. I didn't know where we were going with that. I was like, I don't know what I'm about to read. Oh Lord. SVT Dan says because you're scared.
I know. He's half right, man. I got to get back into the nines first.
Yeah. The rain is coming to you in Alabama. So, what's the deal with the white car? Admittedly, I'm not up to date.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I'm not up to date on all the videos. So what's exactly going on?
Well, we just got a war in most of for the most part with the motor. Come to find out that it's literally just if it could like cartoonish like eat the turbo kit in the turbo, it would, because it's just like it's kind of like it mic drop being said that's not your turbo's not big enough for it.
What size turbo was on?
76, 75 precision CEA.
And it's eating that up.
It's killing it.
Well, what are you gonna do with that turbo? Sell it?
If I race you in the 347, it's going to go on my 363.
No, now I think it'll work really good on that 347.
I don't know. Combat 363, my buddy Mike here, he's pretty big on a couple turbos that he'd like to see me get into with the white car.
Yeah.
But
so my problem is obviously I'm gonna have to have a lot more turbo to race. So when we do this 347 in the car, man, we're gonna need so much more turbo. We're gonna need so much more everything. We still don't even have a rear end yet.
Yeah, you're kind of pushing where. Well, I don't want to say that. You'll see in my video that's coming out with the white car, at least the audience, or at least the Fox guys will see it. We got to change some stuff up in the white car this year, because it's going to be a stick shift monster next year. Me and SVG Dan are going to go back and forth with all of our other friends. I mean, let me tell you what, I have so much fun, just being around Dan and Brian, who's the former world record holder for solid axle Cobras. And it's just trying to keep up with those guys. They just keep getting faster.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about earlier, right? That the competition really pushes you, and that's what it's all about. That's what's fun. We used to go to the track a lot. I've not been to the track really since I started this channel. Like, my subscribers don't even know that I ever raced or anything like that, and I miss it. But at the same time, it's very involving. Once you get into that world,
that's right.
You push each other. It's completely different when you start going to the track. And I've just tried to stay away from it for right now, because we don't have the money, we don't have the time. Excuses. I've just tried to really stay away from the track as much as possible.
Yeah, no Fox given. Yeah, that's exactly where this is heading, to be honest with you. That's why we're going to try to start collaborating a little bit more. To answer your question, you need more live streams. We'll kind of, if you watch any video games and like Twitch or whatever, you'll see people co-streaming where they're physically on the same screen at the same time, yes, and they can react to each other. That's kind of what we're trying to head to, and I think that's where YouTube's headed to, sort of, in a sense.
I agree, and we wanted to do that tonight, and we have the capability of doing it, but tonight was just rough, man. My AirDrop was not working between my phone to my computer, so I was trying to do the cutouts, and nothing was working, and I just had to throw this together. So, next time whenever we do this, hopefully we'll be on the same screen at the same time. Like I said, maybe include Foxcast and whoever else, you never know. Donnie B asked, do you see Justin 91LX getting out of the YouTube game? Any thoughts? So, Donnie B, you want to be talking. You don't ever post up any videos anymore. I learned a lot from your channel. So,
nickel and dime, bro.
Yeah. So my thoughts are this: I think you need to start get back into YouTube, start your channel back up. No, seriously, it's different for everybody, man. I mean, Donnie, you've done this before. The struggle is real. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Do you know how many times I've wanted to quit? I've thought about quitting YouTube. I'm like, man, I can't do it. It's too much stress. But you just wake up every day and you keep pushing forward. But it's not for everybody. And I respect anybody that wants to get out of it.
If I was to give somebody, and I'm pretty sure Caleb would say the same thing. If I was to give somebody some advice about YouTubing, I'm by far not even close to being You know, I'm like a mediocre content creator. If I was to give some advice to somebody, post up some stuff and just let it ride.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The personality is probably 75% of the YouTube channel. You know what I mean? We're just car guys. Me and Brutal are just the same age. We come from the 5.0. We come from the Vanilla Ice video, you know?
Absolutely.
You know, that's me. You know, and 5.0s were always in my blood since then.
Yeah.
And I can agree. If you're gonna if you want to make a YouTube video, or excuse me, a Fox channel, just be yourself and just post it up, and don't expect anything from it, but do it on a consistent basis enough to, you know, just enjoy it, and just if it blows up, it blows up.
Yeah, then like so, to piggyback off what you're saying, you have to post about what it is that you're passionate about. Look, guys, you can tell there's some videos that I do that it's just not there. Like you can tell that the passion is not there, and there's other videos that you can tell. And to me, that's what you have to do if you're going to create a channel, if you're going to be a YouTuber of any sort. Really just get on there, find what it is that you're passionate about, and just let it roll. You can't worry about what people think. You can't give a crap about what they think. You can't try to emulate somebody else either, somebody else's channel. Like for instance, whenever I started my channel, I took some pointers from a couple different places, but for the most part, I just did my own thing, and I knew I had to separate myself, and that's what you guys have to do. You have to separate yourself, otherwise you're just going to fall in line, and there's a lot of seniority ahead of you, you know.
Yeah, I mean, just be patient, and you know, if you're gonna make, you know, we definitely like watching. I know I can speak for all of us. We definitely like watching cool Foxbody stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, when it's your turn, you know, YouTube's gonna pick you up, and it's, you know, once you hit 1,000 subs, it kind of starts rolling.
That's right. Yeah, when you hit that 1,000 sub mark, it just kind of goes. But you know, you're gonna get haters, and you're gonna get people that don't like what you do, and it's just part of it. That's just the way it goes. But I try not to worry about that. Same as you. You can't worry about that. And I mean, I know you guys aren't necessarily asking, oh, well, what do I do to start a channel? But it's still good information, because I know a lot of you. I've spoken with some of you have thought about starting a channel. I say go for it, man, because you don't ever know what you're going to be good at until you give it a try. You may surpass everything that any of us guys have ever done. There's always a new take on things, and there's always another way to skin a cat, as I like to say.
That's correct. I mean, Brutal, just an open forum on his content creator, like, was literally showing you about microsquirt. I mean, I don't know a lot of people that I've watched at all that opened up their laptop and said, check this out. This is what's going on. You know what I mean?
That's right. And you know, like Donnie B, I learned a lot from him, so thank you so much for all the information on the turbo stuff. You got Donnie, you don't know, and I know you don't do a lot of YouTube anymore and stuff. And Justin 91LX, you know, I doubt you're watching this, but you guys helped me so much in you know, in putting the turbo on my car, and in tuning and learning. I mean, I know, like, there was no way for me to give you 1,000 likes and to say anything. All I could do was comment, thank you guys so much, and give you a like. But that type of content means a lot to us, and I know that it may not get the views and everything else of some of these big channels, but man, that content, it was so freaking useful, and I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Donnie, don't be laughing. You seriously, man, that was a big deal, what you guys offered up, basically for free. You know, I mean, it's just awesome. What is it?
He said, I hate to say this, but it pisses me off watching car channels that don't know a Phillips from a flathead.
I can't disagree. Can't disagree. Man, why, you know, Neo, I'm seeing a pattern here. So if you guys don't know, I'm gonna like put you inside of a content creator's head for a second. And dude, I'm noticing a lot of like 1.7 roller rocker, cam, like what this setup type deal is. I'm noticing a lot of that, man. And I have been noticing it on like Facebook and stuff too. So that may be an area that we can get into and help these guys with. It's just like I'm seeing a lot of this. So you know, that's something that really a lot of people don't talk about anymore, like the 1.7 roller rockers and the 1.6 roller rockers. And everybody goes to Boost nowadays or a Stroker or something like that. But you know, all that stuff together does make a really good running car for sure. Those things were potent back in the day. You know, you put a set of roller rockers. Honestly, you probably agree here. Really, a set of roller rockers was better than a cam in a sense. Like if you just dropped a B303 cam in a bone stock 5-speed car, it was probably going to feel slower. A set of roller rockers actually frees things up a little bit.
Yeah, and that's why I did that video with Dad's car. I put the springs on first, made a little difference, but then when I added the roller rockers, it was just like, you just woke it up. Woke the car up, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
That B-cam, though, that B-cam's coming for that car, I think.
Oh, yeah?
That's it. It's just the B-cam, bro. The almighty B-cam.
The almighty B-cam, man. Oh, my God. Dude, that video, oh, my God. It gets so much hate, but it's all good. Big Brutal, you're ignoring my comments. Mustang projects. What you got? What you got, Philip? What you got, Philip? Where you at? It better be a good comment for you to aggravate me like that and call me out. So let me look. Let me look. All right, here we go. Brutal. What? Brutal. Okay, Brutal Senior and Brutal Junior. Your car's against my stock 14 with tires. Roller dig. You know what? You have asked for it enough. You're gonna finally get it. Bring the car over here. Bring the car here. I know, Philip. We're buddies. Seriously, bring the car and you can get whatever you want. It don't matter to me. I will say this. I tell you what. We'll do a 1-for-1. How about that? So your car from a dig, and then we'll go from a little bit of a roll. That way we can see how they stack up.
Did he just call you out?
Yeah, he's called me out. It's all good. It's all good. Philip, me and him go way back, so we're good. But yes, he said he did. So you come on over here. You know where I live.
I didn't want to beat around the bush.
Yeah, I hope you got nitrous though, because if you don't, I don't know what you expect to happen. All right, let's see. Have you guys seen the all night B cam video? What?
He's got a great video of the almighty B-cam.
Yeah.
He-Man on the front with the cam. End of story. I was like, click.
Yeah. So that was the whole thing with the He-Man thing. I was like, you know, I have the power. I was like, this is gonna be awesome, you know. And the video didn't really take off, but the video has continued to do good. So that was good. Philip says all he can do is lose. You're right. Absolutely. Foxcast said, you said it on the video, the alphabet cams still work, period. Yeah, so look, that whole video where we raced Andrew's car against Cody's car, that 2011, guys, did that sink in? Remember the video where I talked to you guys about, you know, running my car against some of these newer, faster cars? Well, that's what that was. I just didn't label it that way. But let's do some Ricer math for a minute. Dan, are you familiar with Ricer math? With that term?
I have a sticker on the back of Dad's car. If you guys look at the video, it says Mustangs eat rice.
So Ricer math, the way we use that is somebody raced somebody and beat them by this, and I raced them, so I should beat you. You know, that type thing that never really works. But
the whole video, dude. You have to make that video.
I know, right? So the way this works out is. Andrew raced Cody and beat him by, well, like a bumper or half a car length or whatever. Cody raced a bone stock, new ZL1 Camaro, and they were bumper to bumper. Okay, so let's think about that for a second. That means Andrew's car pretty much will run with a new ZL1. Guys, is that not crazy? Now, that's
amazing.
Yeah, there again, I mean, would it actually work that way? I don't know, but it's going to be close one way or the other. Andrew has a carbureted B-cam car with GT40 heads. It's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous.
Love it.
Dustin Jackson says that we use Ricer math at the Jackson shop. Yeah, so Dustin, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It may be like a Southern thing. I don't know, but we call it Ricer math, and you know, I mean, it helps you kind of get an idea, but at the same time, it
I
doesn't
really
always
think we
work.
need to introduce the YouTube community to Ricer Math.
I think so. Yeah, I think that needs to be a video titled "Ricer Math." Here's what it is.
That would
Like,
be great.
yeah, and because I promise you, dude, like people sandbag so much. Ricer Math is what'll get you in trouble. I learned that. I learned that the hard way. Like, oh man, you know, he only beat you by a half a car length. Well, I beat you by a car length. So yeah, it don't work that way all the time. So Bayou Coop says, yeah, when the lightning barked the second gear. So in the video, in the video where he raced Cody, that was drive that thing barked. It barks the tires at 80 mile an hour. So when I come by the camera, my truck was running 80, and it barked the tires. It was awesome. I didn't know it. Like, you can't hear it in the truck. You can't hear it bark the tires like that. But yeah, as soon as it went by the camera, it was like, let's see. Should I use a spare B cam as a shifter handle or a hood ornament? No, you should put that cam on eBay and sell it for lots of money, because B cam mafia, man. Yeah, seriously, man, I love the B cams. I really do. You know, for just street cars running around, stuff like that. Hell yeah. Well, Neo and everybody, man, I guess we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. We've been on for a pretty good while now, actually.
Yeah, I mean, make sure you guys all hit that like and appreciate the super chats to Brutal. He definitely deserves it.
Absolutely, guys. I appreciate that. Cam O'Neill says, what do you think about the X Cam? It's a great cam. I have no issue with it. It's basically essentially very similar to an F Cam with 1.7 roller rockers, believe it or not. But yeah, guys, I appreciate it. Sorry that everything is so weird tonight. This iPad is throwing me off. I know.
It cleaned up though. I mean, you guys are close to the house, bro.
Yeah.
Shop. It's good.
It did work, but for some reason, I'm having to look at the corner of the iPad to look at the camera, and I keep seeing myself. See, when I do live streams, I don't see myself. I never, like, anytime I'm doing a video, I never look at myself, because I keep looking at myself. You know what I mean? I think everybody does it. So, throwing myself off here. But yeah, guys, seriously, thank you guys so much. Go check out Neomustangs on YouTube, and there's a lot of other guys in here. Feel free, if you have a YouTube channel, to shout it out now. Comment section will roll. It will roll for a little while afterwards. Obviously, Foxcast Media, all of you know who Foxcast is. Caleb, I appreciate you coming by every time we have a live stream, man. You come in and support us, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, make sure you check out Donnie B, Justin 91LX, and 50 Justin. Even though they're not in the game, they can still get subs.
Exactly. Still get subs.
Gearhead 704. Shout out here to Brutal. I do appreciate you involving me in this crowd of greatness, my man.
Awesome, man. Well, I enjoyed it. This was really good, man. We definitely got to do it again when we can get both of us on camera. But I really do appreciate it. It's fun hanging out. You know, the cool thing about this video is basically this is just like the way me and Neo talk to each other, just with less cuss words.
Yeah, absolutely. You got a kid.
We got. Yeah, we do kind of let it ride whenever we talk. But all right, guys. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Neo, just hang around on the phone for a second, and we'll check you guys later.